When the ranger enters the woods, the prey begins to fear. The silent stalk, the secret kill, the shot they'll never hear. Tonight we ride with a liquid fire to hunt across this land. Tonight we ride with a liquid fire from mountain to grassland.
Hey guys, Liquid Fire here. Thanks for joining me again tonight. So we are back in Way of the Hunter, and we're going to try to knock out the last two animals for Matariki. So we only have the feral goat and the Himalayan tahr left. And normally, if I'm after those guys, I tend to come over here to these plateaus and hunt this area. But tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to come down here. You don't see, actually, I wonder if I have my, that might help. There we go. You know, let's be smart here. We need feral goat and we need the Himalayan tahr. Make it a little bit easier to look at. But you can see they're all over through here, of course. Tons and tons of them. But that's a little harder to hunt. Up in here is the plateaus where I like to hunt them at. And there's a few randomly in other places. But if we go to this camp here and head south, we've got tahr and goats all down through here. So just kind of showing where some of the zones are that I've found. So all kinds of them down through here. So we're just going to pop over to this tent, and we're just going to work our way down through here and see if we can't find them. If we can get this done relatively quickly, then we'll just add this into the last video and wrap it all up at once. If this takes a while longer, then, well, so be it. We'll just make a video out of it. So I want to head to about there to get started. I've got something right up there. Looks like a chamois. So the reason I wanted to come here instead of into the woods is it's so much easier to see stuff. So we're just going to work our way right over to this ridge till we have a good line of sight down this way. And see if we can't find a tahr and a goat and sneak in, take them out, and call Matariki done. Once we knock out Matariki, oh, we got bunnies over here. Oh, I'm about to spook. Oh, that guy over there is floating. He won't be now. No, he is. But anyway, once we knock out Matariki, we've got a bunch to do in Lintakoto. So we've got the Eurasian badger, the wolverine, the Arctic fox, the lynx, of course. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's fine. You can spook. I was over here looking at the list of animals and not paying attention. So we've got, I was on northern lynx. We've got that. We've got mouflon, brown bear. Oh no, we've got mouflon, mountain reindeer, Eurasian moose, brown bear, and red deer. So we still have a bunch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did they just circle around and go right back to where they were? Alright. So we still have, technically right now, 11 animals to do. 9 in Matariki. Alright, those guys can go on, that's fine. So there should be a pond down here I want to go to the outside of. Oh. Oh. He looked pretty darn good. I'm going to have to keep him in mind. But that's not what we're here for. But man, did he look huge. Alright, so now we can start heading down this way. So we're to the side we wanted to be on. We just want to work our way down and see if we can find some goats and Tahr. And may have to check out that elk, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's see if we can find something here. Let's set up and do a little glassing. Let's back out the zoom a little bit. Alright, what do we got here? That looks like chamois. I was really hoping to see him. What are you? That... Can't tell for sure. That could be a Tahr, though. Was that zoomed in all the way? Yeah. As we get closer, we'll see. Kind of look like female Tahr. Oh. Not what we're looking for. But we got real close to you. Alright, you can go on and spook. Just go in the good direction. This is the problem I'm going to run into through here is all of these little dips. You can run right up on top of something. But that's alright. Let's see if we do not go spooking stuff. So we've got stuff up here. Set up these. Go ahead and throw a mark on them so we have an idea of where to go for those. Now let's keep heading this direction. I'm not gonna lie, that elk has still got my my attention a little bit. I really don't want to pop over one of these hills and end up spooking goats or something into my Tahr here. I still don't see any goats anywhere. Right, I just heard something down this way. I don't see anything, so it must have been over the hill. Alright. My mind keeps jumping over to the coats on the mouflon for some reason. I don't know why. I keep looking at these Tahr thinking, alright, where's the big white stripe down the side? To be honest, I'm not sure that that's a male. Maybe it is. I don't know where he's going. Where are you going, buddy? Oh no, I'm an idiot. The wind. That wind is, you can see it, it's blowing right in on him, son of a gun. Oh, how did I not think about the wind? Well, so there's no great option. No great option at all. I've got to just eat it and flank him. I'm really glad that he took off the way he did. Made me think, why is he moving like that? I mean, I don't like that he's still going up the hill. I need him to stop. Okay, here we go. Now I need to get above you, buddy. I think we've got enough range out. Yeah, we're about 180. Hopefully we got enough range. Get the chamois in the way. And the seeker in the way. More chamois. Jeez. Oh, sorry guys. That was just me being oblivious. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about the wind. We have to get like all the way up into that area. So we're just going to spook these chamois and stuff out. I'm not worried about that. I'm definitely far enough north to be away from the, well, I guess west. I don't know. I'm heading south now, so I guess I'm far enough. Yeah, west. West is right. Far enough west. I don't know. I'm far enough away from the Tahr to where my wind's not going to hit him. So, point. That's fine. You guys spook. Get on out of the way. They may have spooked that Tahr too. As long as they didn't spook the big herb, we're okay. I would rather go after that solo, but kinda think we spooked him. Oh, can't see a thing. Ideally, I'd rather be on the opposite side of the wind and facing into it. I thought I saw something there, but I guess not. The 13.4 meter per second wind is not my friend with this bow. So there's those elk. God, he's a monster. He is an absolute beast. We are going to go get him. After we do the goat and the Tahr, I'm definitely going to go after him. What? Okay. Let's go up around this rock here and see if we can find those goats. If we did spook that Tahr, it'll give him time to completely settle down. Let's see if we can find these goats. They should, I'm guessing, be on the other side of this ridge. I'm going to continue going for elevation because it's going to put me in a better position for wind. We didn't spook them walking in, so they can't be too terribly close. Or I'm assuming they're not too terribly close. These would be fun to climb around on in real life. A little bouldering while you hunt. Sounds like they're down that way now, which is good. We'll go up around this. Oh, we got something all the way up top too. Alright, so we're going to go around this rock and hopefully we have eyes on the goats. We know they're down that direction. There we go. So this was not the plan, but we've got some. They were much further off than I thought. So these guys, let me just throw a blue marker on them. They're all the way over here. It's not where I was planning on going, but we're now in a good position. So I'll just work my way down and to the left so that we get the wind helping us with our shot and not blowing into them. And then we'll go back around over the top for the tar. So I thought that maybe I would be able to add this to the previous video, but judging by the time it's taken to get into position for the first attempt here at the goats, and we still have to do the tar, I think we are looking at its own separate video. And that's alright. You know what, I'm going to move that marker. Get rid of it. We know where they're at. Don't need it there. I'm still going to continue to work a little further down the hill. That's not normally the direction I prefer to go. I'd much rather have elevation when I'm shooting, especially when I'm approaching stuff. But if I can get straight into the wind, I don't have to worry about the wind blowing the area left or right. So we'll just angle our way down and then go straight in once we're straight with the wind. I mean, we've taken this much time already to get here, no point in not making it as effective as possible. Alright, now we're pretty good. Unfortunately, this hill right here is going to be a problem. Maybe it'll help me. Maybe it'll help mask my movements a little bit. I don't think it matters. I'm going to have to get up past it to be close enough to shoot anyway. We should start hearing their footsteps here in just a moment. Time to really slow down now. Or you could have just stayed there. I'd have been happy with that shot. This is where I get in trouble when I have the binoculars up, the slow movements. I'll continue to move instead of stopping. And you can move a lot faster if you don't have it in the slowest mode. I think I'm going to take this shot here at 50 meters. Oh, just about did it. Wow. Holy cow. We just triple hit with the takedown. I certainly hope that one of those is a lethal shot. I felt like I aimed well. Certainly it won't be a triple kill. I just need one. Oh yeah, we got one right here. That's big time. That's big time. I don't even see any blood here. Then we got a little bit of... Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's one running. And then we got the blood here. Yeah, tell me again that the takedown isn't a powerful bow. We just got a complete pass-through. And then hit 2 more animals with it. So that would have to be a pass-through of, like, just nicking it, I guess, and then hitting whatever behind it. Jeez. Alright, let's follow this blood. That is a lot of blood. He is not going far. Look how big it is. Not worried about spooking him here. There he is. I mean, look at it. It went in with 123 joules, came out with 57. So 66 joules was lost in here. And it came out with 57. So it came out with enough energy to be in the lethal range. Not even saying that it has to be in the lethal range to kill, but it has enough energy coming out to still be in the lethal range at 50 meters with the takedown. Yeah, that's a nasty little bow. All right, let's see what this guy was. 22%, look at that. It continues to be awesome. The ultimate low fitness finder. Just use the takedown and pick whatever you want. Jeez. All right. So we got him knocked out. So that will mark off the feral goats. So the only thing we have left is the Himalayan Tahr, which are all the way back over here. So we're just going to walk like normal all the way up to the top of this hill. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and just circle around behind them. I just don't think there's any point in fighting with the wind if we don't have to. Alright, so made it to the top of the hill. we've got goats back up there. And we're going to continue to circle down into this area, but I want to see if I can get eyes on the Tahr first. Given the time, they may have moved because it's already 17:15. So it's 5:15. They may be moving, I don't know. Tahr... Yeah, they sleep at 1500, so they may have moved from where they were. Alright, where did they move to? Uh-oh. We've got something right over the hill here. I can't remember the sound that Tahr make when they alert, if they make a noise. Something's coming right up at me. Oh. It decided not to... Oh, wait a minute. Right there it is. Oh, it's a chamois. Okay. We'll let him walk on by because I don't know where the Tahr are. If we needed a chamois, right there would be one. You just keep on a-trucking. Jeez. Alright. He can spook now. I'm not worried about him. And I'm going to be a little more cautious coming over the edge of this hill, though, just in case. That's fine. We know what you are now. Oh, here we go. Alright. So we need to work our way around. Bro. Yeah, I have to be kind of careful here. Just kind of using that to keep my distance. And if I get into a spot where I can't see them, kind of know where I need to head in at. Ideally, I need to get, like, over there. I don't know how well that's going to work. Of course, if they're moving that way, that could actually work out good for us. Make sure there's nothing else around here. Alright. We got something over there at that pond. Yes, this could work out really nicely. If they continue walking that direction, we can sneak right over to the top of this hill and just come down on them from downwind. And the problem is if they just set up right on the other side of this hill, I'm going to be a little tight. That's why I wanted to throw that marker there, just to give me a good reference point. I mean, I could have used these bushes or whatever, but I know I want to be to the right of where the marker is when the wind is in my face, so I've still got a long ways to go. We're getting closer to where we need to be. I may have to reposition a little bit once we get on top of the hill and see where they're at, but at least we're going to be in... Ooh. May have went more that way. Anyway, at least we're going to be in a better position to get where we want to go. And the time, with it being almost 6, they should be pretty close to where they're going to go, I think. You know what, we should be able to just kind of move right on up to the top of this hill. Because they were 50 yards this way and moving away. We should be able to just come right up to the edge of this hill without any risk. I'll say that and I'll spook them coming up over the hill. But they should be somewhere down that direction. Or maybe that direction. Yeah, there's something this way. No, we definitely don't hear those guys. Yeah, they're somewhere over there. We'll have to work our way around that hill. And these guys are definitely on the hit list. That's one of them just called out. Well, I guess it wouldn't be one of those, but an elk called out. Yeah, they're definitely, well, I say definitely. Something is definitely around this hill. Oh, hang on just a second. Alright, so I'm going to have to just kind of pause things here. Let me get up over the edge of this hill and see if we can see anything. If we have a shot, I'll just go ahead and, or if we have the tar here, I'll just go ahead and take a shot real quick. But if not, I'm going to have to pause things and pick up a little bit later. Yeah, there's definitely something down there. Alright, yeah, I don't see him here. Alright, so I'm gonna put... Now, let me put a little further out. Put the red marker there to remind me where to go. And squat down. Jeez, I was doing that standing up. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're going to have to pause things here, and I will just pick up the hunt a little bit later. You guys probably, well, I'm sure you'll notice a little bit because we'll be stopping and starting again, but shouldn't be a big deal. We'll pick up here, well, for you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back. I apologize for having to break things up here. Let me get this thing re-zeroed. Alright, so it's been a day for me, but if I remember correctly, we think that we have a Tahr right somewhere down here below us. I put my mark there, so I assume I thought it was there. So we're gonna... You are not Tahr. We're gonna keep working this way. I'd really like to see him. Oh yeah, there's definitely something close. Oh, yeah, I reckon. Right there they are. Alright. So we're about 70 yards out. Oh shoot. Got a little too aggressive. Got him alerted. I was actually playing with my speeds. I couldn't tell if I had it in fast or normal. So I was flipping back and forth, and the normal felt awfully fast where I was going slow, so whatever. As long as it didn't run off, we'll be alright. Yeah, they're good. Make sure there's none really close. 67, 66. Oops. Not gonna lie, that one taking off kind of spooked me there for a second. They're kind of looking like they're going to be a problem. Showing me just their butts. Jeez. And you'll get that sometimes when you get something that's kind of wandering to a specific direction. They all get to facing that way. And then it's really hard to get a decent angle. I think they could probably add in some logic to have them kind of wander around a little more instead of all facing the same direction. Oh, well, we were close enough to hear him for a second. What I don't need is to have one go into inspect mode and me not pay attention and notice it, and then end up spooking them because of one inspecting me. That guy's pretty close to broadside. You know what? I think we take that shot. We're at about 51 yards. Well, you stop. Oh! Did I knock him down or did he drop? Alright, I just knocked him down. But that's a lot of blood, and I think it's probably him running down that way. I think he's dead down there. Just kind of watching to see if I see him run out. I don't see it. I couldn't tell if I knocked him down or if he instantly went down. Obviously, it just knocked him down because he's not laying here. But look at that blood. Look at that blood. That's done. We've got lots of pink air bubbles. And, yep, he's definitely the one that ran down this way. Oh, he didn't stay down, though. Son of a gun. Alright. They ain't going. That can't be him. That's not him. That was a different one. Right there he is. What in the world? Alright. Not sure what was going on with that. Maybe there was a solo down here as well. Alright, either way, this guy's done. Jeez. Ooh, we just about didn't do it. Man, just barely got it done. I was holding way up here. Did not account for the wind enough, I guess. But we did everything we needed. We just destroyed him, and again, we came out with more energy than we needed. 18%? Hall of Shame. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and put him on the Hall of Shame list there. I'm just baffled with how it is I keep getting such good calls just randomly picking stuff. It's maybe my herds all just really suck now. I don't know. Jeez. Anyway, that's it. The Himalayan Tahr is done. I was blanking on the name for a second. So that puts us completely finished now for Matariki Park. We've done the Himalayan Tahr and the Feral Goat on this hunt, and everything else was done already. So we are officially done with Matariki. So yay. Now I do still have the elk to go get, but I do still have a bunch to do in Matariki or in Lenticoto. So we've got the Eurasian badger, the Eurasian wolverine, the Arctic fox, the northern lynx, and then we have the mouflon, the mountain reindeer, the Eurasian moose, the brown bear, and the red deer. So I'm nowhere near done. I think that's 11, 10, 9 left. 3, 6, is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 9 left. So if things go well, maybe 2 hunts, probably at least 3. We'll see. Either way, we're closing in on the end of it. and I will be glad to be done stalking around with this old bow. So we're going to wrap this one up, call it done, and then I'm going to start a new one and go try to track down this elk down here and see if we can get us a 5-star elk, because he looks like a monster. If he's not a 5-star, you'll never see the video. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. God bless, and happy hunting.